From the corner of 20th and Blake, live at Coors Field in Denver. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the NL West between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Number 46 will be on the mound for the Rocks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Play ball, 3. He's out. Good.
Striding in, Joel Farrar. He's been swinging a hot bat in the series with 7 base hits coming in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Flying toward right center, and that's in there, base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
Batting fifth.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. It's a good first-inning RBI spot for him. Runners at the corners and 2 gone. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off them. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Starlin.
Here's Starlin Castro. High and deep to left center field. Margot looks up. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him as the Rockies have taken a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, these guys came into this game with a plan, and they've executed it really well at the dish. They've been very aggressive, and that aggressiveness has put them up by 4 early on. What a great start.
Batting 7th.
Into the box, number 58.
Number 58.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Swing, strike 2.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. So they score 4 times on 5 hits, no errors, and no one left. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. It's the Rockies 4 and the Padres nothing. Ready now, Hunter Renfroe, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by though, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
In for strike 2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder David Dahl, another guy who profiles not only in center field but can cover both corners. Speed is his game, and he's only going to continue to get better.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Will Myers.
Ball hit on the ground. Farrar is there. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Digging in now, number 31. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Zero.
2-2. Got him.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Into the box now, number 46. And he's ready to take his first cuts. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
So stepping in, Leury Garcia. His past history with Richards. He's gone 2 for 8.
Garcia.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And this one gets away. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Here now the 2-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Dahl.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Two and 1 to David Dahl.
Well, we're just in the second inning. Well, that command he normally has on his side just doesn't quite seem to be there. He's really fighting himself right now.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
This is pulled into right.
He's going.
Renfroe is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Colorado, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Now at the plate, number 62, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here's the first pitch to him. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Swing and a bounce bouncing ball for Castro at second. Scooped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Here comes the 1-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
From the belt, the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Coming in is Dahl. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So striding in, Garrett Richards. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play.
Garrett.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
To dump this one out to left. 4-4. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, Dan, as a former...
Striding into the box, Joel Farrar. He singled his last time up. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Myers on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, Joel Farrar. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 14 on the season, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
First pitch on its way. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Here's the 0-1. Into center field. Line drive, base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Castro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1.
Ball.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Now the 2-0 home. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. Now at the plate, number 58. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Myers is there. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So digging in now, number 31. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
And that misses. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Story stands at second with 2 gone. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Get down.
But speared on a hop. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Number 30 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
And batting in the 8th spot, number 30. Now playing right field and batting 9, number 1.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. high in the air out to center field. Garcia is there, 1 away. Now at the plate, Manuel Margot.
Now batting, the left fielder, Manuel Margot.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
0-1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Garrett Richards.
Stepping in now, Garrett Richards. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 out and a runner on third. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's at the plate, Joel Farrar.
The first baseman.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Into the bleachers and out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his 2nd of the game, as this lead has been sliced down to 2. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row.
Ready to take his hacks again, Joel Farrar, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Renfroe is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation. You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
11-9 is how this one ends. San Diego posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Garrett Richards with his 4th.
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
Well, no rain as of yet, but threatening skies as the lights take effect at Coors Field in Denver. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. These two will have a likely impact in this series. Game one is next. German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs.
Now batting, number 26. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Previous history with German Marquez. He's just 2 for 12.
Brian McCann.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Marquez, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play. Not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle. It doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Here's the first pitch to him, and a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
No runner, cut it.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Batting 9, The pitcher, number 59.
Into the box now, number 59, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Hey, guys, he's got to feel good about that right there. You know, you're not expecting much on the offensive side. He said to heck with that. He find barrel right there. That was a bullet for a base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, Cameron Maybin.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Diamondbacks leave him loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Joel Farrar. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Joel Farrar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Marte looks up. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Standing in now, Leury Garcia. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good. Swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Behind 0-2 now. Castro stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pencil.
And that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. Fastball in there for a called strike. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joel Farrar. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And stepping in, Joel Farrar. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, now.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joel Farrar. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Pick up the ball, stand right here on the bag.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
Striding in for the Rockies, Leury Garcia.
Leury Garcia.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And the winning run will come in to score. Quite a painful way to lose a ball game. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. In now for Colorado, Starlin Castro. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
So he got him swinging. Starlin Castro goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with.
Now
here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Head-to-head numbers against Archie Bradley. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He also has 1 home run. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit softly on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw in time for the final out, and the Diamondbacks have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
The final line score for the ball.